Good morning, Crossroads South. Happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, March 19th. It's a B day today. And I don't have a ton of announcements, just a few things. Number one, I want to just remind you that next week is spring break. With all the snow days that we had, we were supposed to have the whole week plus Monday. That is not the case anymore. We are in session on Monday, the following Monday, which is April 1st. So we get all of next week, and then the following Monday, we are back in session. So just keep that in mind. Number two is that don't forget on Thursday, it is Lots of Socks Day to bring awareness to World Down Syndrome Day. So just keep that in your mind. Get your socks out and get ready. And then number three is as the weather warms up, we have to talk about dress code. There are kids that are wearing absolutely inappropriate things. The assistant principals are going to be coming out with a letter that will be talking about what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. I'm going to tell you right now, if you are wearing Nike Pros to school, inappropriate. You're going to be asked to change. Nike Pros are to wear under something or when you're playing volleyball, but not on a daily to school. Crop tops, you're going to be asked to pull them down. That is just in our code of conduct. And when you all went on to Genesis in the summer, there was two things that you always forget about. And I'm just going to remind you, be careful what you sign in life. But there's two things that you signed and clicked off on, both you and your parents, in order for you to see your unit placement. And that was the acceptable use agreement about your cell phones and BYOD and how cell phones need to be away. And if anything happens, administration absolutely 100% can look at your phone. You signed that, so that's number one. And number two is the code of conduct. In the code of conduct, dress code is in there. It is actually pretty strict, and we're pretty lenient when it comes to that, but I will not be lenient to things like kids walking around wearing Nike Pros or shorts you can't even see. Inappropriate. So it's a little bit chillier this week, so hopefully we won't see that. But yes, I am making an announcement about that. Make sure that you are following the expectations. And all of those violations, and then you change on your way to school, or somebody tells you to change and then you change again, all of that puts you not in good standing. And I'm certainly not going to take you anywhere or allow you to go to events that we're having if you can't follow those simple rules. So I'm just putting that out there. All right. Lastly, since I don't have a ton of announcements this morning, I figured I would share with you some of my Jellycats. Some students were looking, and I got a new one this week. I got this little pickle. I don't know about you, but I am a huge fan of pickles. I love all sorts of pickles. So I have this little pickle, and my daughter has the same one. We got twin pickles. Last year, I had a teacher give me this raspberry. This is sort of my garden stuff. The pickle went down. Then I have my broccoli, and I want to thank a student the other day gave me this carrot. How sweet. And then there's these olives hanging back here. I think Mrs. Maurer gave me those. So I have my collection of jellies here for sure, but here's some spring Jellycats and my garden collection. All right. I'll share some more as the days go by. Another teacher was in here the other day and playing with some of my other sets. So I'll share those later. All right, folks, that concludes our morning announcements. Please stand for the salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Make it an awesome day, Crossroads.